And here we go.
I have my half a liter of ice cream, so I'm good.
I'm getting mad at you guys. One is talking about ice cream, the other one is clearly eating something.
And yes, with that, hello and welcome everyone. Bit of an unusual start, but why not? Why not? You gotta mix things up from time to time. Yes, welcome back to the Dumbass class. With me,
we started.
the Dyslexic Gamer, as we continue our tabletop RPG night with some more Warhammer Fantasy. Well, in the last episode, our group had survived the attack by the dastardly and evil Skaven. They had protected the Countess-elect, and they had done their duty by Humperdinck. After the obvious clues, the dots were lined up, it wasn't difficult, the Electus Count isn't that stupid, it was quite clear that the Marquis had everything to do with this. His games had gone too far, and it was time for him to be brought in. And of course, Lord Maelius von Humperdinck was put in charge of that. So, gathering up the warband, giving them a day to rest, and getting a few allies from the Woodard family, they made their way to the Marquis's estate, house. And after the group had a discussion, they decided that they would take the back secret passage behind the house, and Humperdinck plus 2 guards and our young Mario would take the front entrance. And after Humperdinck made some quite ridiculous statements in front of everyone, claiming that the Marquis was named Diabolus, which he kind of wasn't, but yeah, he thought it sounded cool, so he went with it. The 2 teams moved in. So, we come back to our episode as our group, the warband members, have put in the code to the secret entrance. The wall has gone back in, gone to the side, and they've moved. So, we shall now go over to the map. So you'll have to give me a moment because I haven't actually removed the fog of war yet. So you are coming onto a black map, but don't worry. I shall give you something to look at soon.
I can see in the darkness.
I see lights in the dark. So
don't think email like that. That'll be.
Reveal area. So
That's a long map.
You guys come in to here. Well, yeah, it hasn't been revealed yet. It is being revealed now. It's unfortunately the map already has a grid to it. You don't need to put your tokens on these maps. You can if you want to say, I'm looking at this and want to show what you're looking at. But yeah, these are just maps for you to see what's going on. Humperdinck comes in 1 floor above you.
Oh.
And for the Americans out there, this may piss you off. Ground floor.
Yes!
0, 1, 2.
Have to have the ground floor. So Humperdinck and his men. Oh, I didn't put Mario. Did I give Mario a token? I know I gave him.
Casper immediately went for the coffin.
I know, I love that too. Mario did have a token last time I saw him.
I gave
wasn't
him a
Mario
child
with Humperdinck,
token.
though?
He is. I just didn't connect his token to his character sheet, and I can't bother to do it now. So he's just got the faceless. The faceless is Mario. Can I zoom out a little bit? Yeah, let's zoom out a little bit. So as your team goes in, you make your way into the basement, the first floor in the basement. And as you go in, you can see that this seems to be a storage room. You may move in loudly. You might try and light-footed just go in and listen to see if you can hear anything. Can you all roll me perception to see what you do hear and what you do see? It is very dimly lit in here. There is just one of the wall lights that is just flickering. It's sputtering. An oil lamp on one of the walls. But again,
I
there's
do
enough.
have night vision.
Not everyone does. You evil dwarf. You evil dwarf. No, there is
Everyone-
9 successes.
there is enough light to see though. It's just
I see the entire building.
dim. Okay, so
Yeah, no, everyone has it except for Carla.
Allah is recovering from the poison.
okay, so Ragnar, as you look round, you don't really hear anything except from Humperdinck kicking in the door upstairs, which you only hear a thud, thwack, boom. So he only kicks it once, or one of the guards kicks it. It doesn't seem as if it was, for a nobleman's estate. That did not sound like a door that had been bolted, locked, and most noble estates have very heavy duty protected doors. The peasantry can't get in. There's none of that. You do hear Humperdinck. You would also, as you tiptoe around and move around, you'd be able to see the kitchen, the cool room, where the perishables are kept cool, and a few other things in the dark. For who got lowest next? It would be Aurelia. So Aurelia, as you
Do I still have the minus 20 here, right?
yes, oh yes,
Okay.
I
Still have the minus 20.
as you come in and with your weapon drawn, looking for targets, not seeing anything, quietly moving round. Again, you hear Humperdinck. The noise from above is quite loud from him. You don't see anyone alive down here, but you do see a staircase going up, and you do see a staircase. You see a staircase going up, and you can see that there is a number of food storage barrels, and it seems like a small wine store, perhaps, and some, there's a lot of food and drink here. It's kind of odd. However, for Livia, Caspar, Blackhand, as you all come in, obviously you drown out Humperdinck. You're able to just know, I know white noise, turn him off. As you look around the room and you listen, you can hear a drip coming from somewhere. There's this faint tap, tap. For Caspar, you can see, well, for one, you see the coffin. It is a black wood, jewel encrusted. It has a sigil on the top. And as you lift it open, just a little bit, is it empty? It is indeed empty. But inside there is a cashmere. It is cashmere lined with some of the finest materials you've ever seen. A plush cushion sits that you touch it and it just almost seems to push back against your fingertips. It doesn't leave an indent in there, and you just think, damn, that looks like it'd be comfortable. But you quickly pull away and look round, and Blackhand and who else was it who got really, really high? No, so it was Casper and Blackhand. So Casper would turn to see Blackhand. Blackhand, again, you've knocked out the noise from above. You can hear this tap, tap. You don't see any water pipes or any drips or water, and you close your eyes for just a moment, and is that air? Is there a breeze? You look round, and by the barrels, you can make out across the stone, one of these barrels comes out, and there's a draft next to it. But you all hear Humperdinck calling out from above you. Where's his name? I want City of Nuln. Albus! Albus, you bloody coward! Come out here! Where are you? Right, you hear some... You can't quite make out what Humperdinck's saying, but then you hear footsteps that seem to be going away from your group, as if someone's going upstairs. And again, you hear the Albus!
Okay.
Someone's going upstairs.
It's Humperdinck.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds.
I talk about the draft to the group.
It's a draft? Where?
The entire thing's over, the empty barrel, the group. There's an empty barrel there, likely, or there's a hole in it so that we can. Maybe worth investigating.
We need to find out where they've gone. They didn't lock the doors.
I suspect a hidden God damn it, my mind.
Passage.
I suspect a hidden
A secret passage.
yes,
Secret.
that one.
Can I do a magical sense just to see if there's anything interesting in this room?
Sure.
I'll help you, Blackhand. Let's try and find this secret passage of yours.
So as the dwarves begin checking the barrel out, Livia, you close your eyes and reopen them again, looking into the winds. The coffin, clearly something dodgy about that. You're not quite sure what it is, but as you open up, yeah, that's glowing. With a dark, definitely a dark aura, like dark magic. You're not quite sure. It's not chaos. It's not the evil that you saw, that you felt back with the chaos carnival, but it's definitely something. Someone used dark magic in its construction. But as you again look around more, everything else down here seems to be quite mundane. But you do look up, and something was definitely upstairs. Like, you don't so much see it, but you can feel that there's something stagnant with the winds above you. You don't know if it's the ground floor, the first floor, but it's definitely above where you are now.
Okay, I'd address Casper. That coffin seems off. And there's something above us. Seems stagnant. I'm not entirely sure, but sure does feel off.
You know, we always forget to say this, but I want to look at the ceiling.
Sure. From where you are, it's a basement ceiling. It's a bit finer than, your average tavern cellar, but yeah, there's nothing up there.
If you... Should we try and find this secret passage of black hands, or should we head upstairs?
You hear from upstairs, "What the fuck is this? What did you...
I think
Livia! Livia!"
Well, that's probably what I saw. So, might
So-
want to get up there.
Real quick, just how did we get in here? From like
So,
passageway here or something?
yeah, there's like a...
Remember the secret back door we found?
I'll draw it.
Yeah, no, I
Uh,
mean,
It's not on the map.
On
so
the-
I'll
the
quickly-
entrance. Yeah, gotcha.
Look, so you basically came in through an area here. The dwarves could figure out quite easily that there's another hidden door here. When you guys go up, sadly, because of how maps don't work, just put it that way. You go up a round staircase like the one in the middle to the ground floor. Like there would no, not that one, not that one. Ignore them. There's another one here. Ignore that. There's another one here. So you go up the round staircase into the middle, where you then see there's two guards who are stationed down there. And when you go up the circular staircase.
Yeah, God.
The first floor.
I do have to ask because I forgot his name. He was a big game hunter. Is this kind of that? So we're coming out of the water here.
Yeah, there's.
It's actually
looks like
fake
road.
water.
No. There is actually a staircase there. It's just maps don't work. You know, I can't make every map look exactly how I want it. When I wanted the upstairs to have the what the fuck, Livia, because he doesn't know what the fuck it is. He's just seen a room with a fucking
Suppose we should head up
weird
there.
star on it. He's like, what the
There we
fuck? Oh.
Ugh, ugh,
Yeah, no, the staircases don't exist. Don't worry about the staircases.
It's just a
I-
singular shaft all the
Yeah.
way up.
I
There's an
think
elevator.
I'll
Climb the shaft
stay down
to the
here.
end.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and open this secret door.
Yeah, I'll stay down here because I can run fast. So I am gonna help the dwarves, look for a hidden switch.
gotta go fast.
I mean, we can all run fast anyway, so it's fine.
I
Just
mean,
slightly faster.
I run at speed 6, so
Sure. So you're going to some of you are going to stay down there, and some of you are going to be up here. So the guys down at the bottom, haha, you're at the bottom. We don't care about you.
Ow!
As the
hurtful.
group make their way up, it's quite easy to get the barrel out. You can,
Yeah.
It actually is on. When you look at the sides of the barrel, you can see that it's on like an arm with ball bearings in, so you can pull it out and it turns to the side. But the bottom of the barrel does scrape along the floor, which is what Blackhand saw. As the rest of you make your way up, the ground floor has some, you quickly look round and you see the guards there. It has rooms for extra guards to sleep. You don't see anything, there's some finery down there, but you pass that up and go to the first floor. Humperdinck stands pointing and he's taken a handkerchief out and is covering his face as he points to a room and bellows for Livia. And the room he points to has a number of what Livia would clearly see as ritual occult. Well, not so much occult. It's ritual casting, preparations for spells and the likes, with a glyph rune in the center of the room.
okay. Do I need to roll a magical sense to tell that this is chaos, or?
You can roll a magical sense if you want. It's not the 8-pointed star that
No.
you saw before.
Don't we have those cultist activity?
Yeah, that's for people's acting. It has some occult marks in there, like the big ones.
I mean, there is an 8-pointed star in it, but we don't talk about that.
I mean, it's more. It's not
It is an eight. It is an 8-pointed star, but it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not the 8-pointed star.
It's not
Exactly.
the star.
Exactly.
I mean, do you think witch hunters will want to argue the finer points of this?
Oh, but they would have to. That symbol is not actually, and as Livia
I know.
closes her eyes and opens, the room is mundane. There is no magic coming from that room, and in puzzlement and like, what the fuck is it? It looks like you look round the room. There are things all around this room. And first floor.
I guess I gotta do this too.
As you look round, stop jiggling. Stop it. Go over there. As you look round, you can see that there are a number of books that have been laid out, and still, if you're looking into the winds, you kind of move around the room a bit and examine, and this is mundane, and you go over, and that's not right. Unfortunately, again, because maps aren't what I want them to be. This room here is actually his bedroom. You would have come out on the other side. As Livia moves around the room slightly, she turns and looks towards the bedroom, and you see sparking green zaps of energy coming from the corner of the room. And as you carefully go over there, maybe going on tiptoes to try and see past the bed, and you can see that there is a metal box on the carpet, laid open.
Metal boxes.
What is in the box?
We won't tell you.
Cowards hiding in metal boxes.
The coward.
Sadly, it is laid open on the floor.
Livia would turn to Humperdinck and say, This is mundane. Except for that box. That looks like... I would say that is warpstone.
But he turns to the room and, mundane? It looks so ominous. I would have thought it was.
No, it is certainly not magical in any capacity.
Oh, so there's something in here? In his bedchamber? What? I don't understand what's going on. All his wealth is still here, and Humperdinck kind of goes into the room, into the corner to try and see what's. It looks like a lockbox or a strong box or.
Would you want me to poke it with my staff?
Good idea. Poke it. Give it up.
Alright.
Stay well back though. Humperdinck
Poke
just
it, I say.
he sprawls himself onto the wall, pushing back. Ooh.
Alright, I give it a tap quarterstaff.
So you tap the box, and you tap it enough for it to fall onto its side. It's empty, but as it falls onto its side, we'll say, because this is an investigation search thing. Oh, sorry, Carla, you also see the sparking green as you come close to the door, and it's been pointed out to you. You can see the sparks, and indeed Casper does as well. As you poke the box and it falls to the side, it seems like maybe tiny bits of warp dust or weird dust. Perhaps tiny fragments that were left behind. The carpet in here is quite plush. It's up to you if you want to go over there and look to see if you can see any green slivers.
Look, yes, touch.
I mean, I do have gloves if you want to borrow them.
I don't think I need more on me right now.
Do you want to take some stuff off then?
Not what I meant, and you know it.
Best to leave that stuff alone.
I don't
Fantastic.
understand this. Humperdinck moves
You hear
over
shouting
to
from
the.
downstairs.
Is that what I saw from the basement?
You hear
You
shouting from
think
downstairs.
so? You think
Casper, don't tease her. She's dying.
so? Yeah, you think that's what, and now that you're up here and you've kind of gone, well, was that the stagnant? It does feel stagnant in here. It feels as if a spell or a reaction has happened, and you think back, and I don't remember if any of you did a magical sense when you were experimenting on the rats.
No,
No, we did not.
Don't think
just assumed
so.
it was magical.
Yeah.
I wasn't around, I think.
A thing to
You will.
mark down for maybe next time when you do an experiment. See if that's the same, if it's the same. But for now, you're not sure what magic has been used, but it's stagnant in here. It feels as if the magic has been used up and is for some reason not flowing right. Like normally when a spell is cast, yeah, okay, a big spell might use up all the magic in an area, but it still seeps in. But this area just doesn't seem to. But you carry on looking round and you don't see anything else magical. You all want to give me perception tests as Humperdinck goes through the books in the study.
Just real quick. This.
This. Who's with Humperdinck?
Just the 3 people that went upstairs.
Yeah, the dwarves and
Alright.
one of the elves are downstairs.
Do I still have the -20?
Up here, you probably don't. Yeah, up here, no, you wouldn't, because it's his room. Yeah, it would only be from the basement down that you will have the -20s.
This whole layout remind me of any of the ritual stars I have? Or ritual pages I have?
No. And that's the really weird thing. It doesn't. And given that you perhaps know a little bit more, having seen real ritual markings
Weird.
on pages, and you haven't seen this mark anywhere. And Humperdinck is going through the journal pages and the books that have been left open, and I don't understand it. You all begin looking around as well. You three can, all of you, find that there are a number of books that are laid open. You start going through them, quickly reading through. I think you all have reading right.
Yes.
You
Yes.
get the grasp that, for example, like Casper, you have a book that, whilst it speaks of some magical theory, it seems like it was done by a novice wizard, someone who had only just taken their first steps. And they talk of a thing called Weirdstone. And then in Livia's book, hang on, wait, no, you've got 5 degrees. You've got 5 degrees. You've got... Okay, yep, no. So, Livy, in your book, again, it's a book that speaks of Weirdstone. And speaks of experiments done with it, and potential uses for it. But it's not... this is not a magical person who's writ this book. Maybe like a...
Enthusiast.
Yeah, an amateur enthusiast. Maybe like another book. It seems that maybe it's a merchant because they talk about how much wealth could be created from it. And another book is about how the pendant of Weirdstone was able to grant wishes, but the wishes that are granted, you're like, well, surely everyone would know about these, like making people immortal and the elixirs of life and granting peasants the ability to become kings, and you're just like, well, surely that can't be right. And then Carla. Ah, dear, dear Carla.
I'm worried when
You
you say
open
it
up
like
a
that.
journal and begin reading, and it reads as such. For the last 7 years, I have watched as the Countess has not aged, yet her maidens age all the same, but become young again. I have noted that the Countess has a great fondness for the court mage, although I cannot figure out why. He does not seem to hold any function. He does not partake in the pleasures of nobility. He does not sit on any councils, but yet his position of power is all the same. And then it goes on to dates when he's noted down. Today I saw a crow's foot appear on the blonde handmaid's face. But a week later it was gone. Her skin was perfect, as if it were never there. And another date, the black-haired handmaid today showed dimple wrinkles, but again they disappeared. I know of no makeups that would do this. She must have a secret and I must learn it. And it continues. The last entry would have been, for some time now, it seems as if the Countess has aged. For the first time in, I forget how many years, I have seen a wrinkle. But on the day the fool came back, on the day after the fool came back, it had disappeared. What did he give her? And that was the last entry. And that was trying to figure out the date, humpeting, the mage. Damn it, what was, I can't, the day, essentially the day you met the Electus Count and Humperdinck, no, the day you got into Nuln and
Yeah,
a
okay.
parcel was delivered to Bane.
Carla's just gonna go, sneaky little.
So that's how he's run out.
So I guess we should not tell the good Countess that we know, or Bane.
Or Humperdinck.
Oh, to
You
check.
don't
What
know
the
that.
fuck is going on?
Countess
She's in
is
Warpstone,
making,
keeps
yeah, she's
herself young.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at this
Okay.
point, they might just tell us,
I mean,
considering we saved her life.
I
So
am
I
right
was-
here, you know.
I was
You
partially
look over, it's like,
correct
oh.
with my immortal Lich Fury. No, I was partially correct. So, I guess the Marquis wants a slice of that pie too.
But where is he? Why would you leave? Also, none of you who rolled perception see any blood anywhere. Just a note.
While all of this is going on, is there anything I
So-
can steal from down here?
The
Sorry,
coffin. The coffin.
salvage it legitimately. And by that I mean anything that isn't nailed to
From
the
the
floor.
basement, you can take. There are a number of fine bottles of wine, brandy, rum, vodka, Bretonian port, or no, it's Bretonian brandy, I think.
Yes.
They're essentially in the. Oh, I had the word for it and now I fucking forgot. In the pantry and the wine store, you can basically take any amount of food that you want. I can't really stop you, but it's all food and drink. So,
Isn't there anything of value here other than just strength? Because even if it's just strength, I'm still gonna steal something.
Take the expensive drinks, like Bretonian
Yeah.
brandy. We can
Don't we
tell
have
that
the
or not.
right?
I'm about to call Mario and tell him to bring a car to the secret entrance.
Do I see anything down the secret tunnel? So
okay.
whilst all that's going on, I would like to explore it a little bit.
So, unfortunately, you don't get to take the wine just yet. So as the dwarfs and the elf downstairs in the basement can hear things going on upstairs, they pull the wine barrel out. And indeed, the wine barrel does move, and it does lead to another passage. Welcome to the dungeon.
Da-la-la-da-da.
I've seen this one before. Where did I see it?
There is a fetid air as you go in. The smell of filth, decay, sweat, unwashed bodies, rotting meat. It is a foul,
Unwashed
dirty
dead bodies.
smell.
Oh joy!
Grimnir's name.
Who's going to be happy?
So
I'm gonna.
I didn't put the entrance on again, so you would
I was
basically
gonna say.
come in from. We'll try and keep it the same colour. Come in here.
Okay.
Did I have to do the green in the green? Yeah, there we go.
Do we notice any
I mean, it stands out. It's the I'm gonna
matching colors?
It's gonna be. Aurelia, we could use you in here, though. Your
For a
smell.
moment, I thought Soon Raccoon was located there because of the way I scrolled. Wait a minute.
The boss.
So, do we hear any movement,
Perception.
as you ask?
So shall it be done?
Yeah, I'm definitely rolling perception.
So as Aurelia, as you come down and you look into the darkness, because this
gonna
area
fate point
is
that.
dark. You don't see anything. You shut your eyes for a moment and focus on your hearing, and you don't seem to hear anything.
Also, do you
You
got
Except
call
from-
those yo-yo rolls.
Except
right?
you do hear this drip, 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 much clearer now that you've come down here. 413.
13 is no do this, plus 20 to my next characteristical skill test.
Okay.
Well, you haven't repented yet, so.
I did do some repenting this morning, remember, because someone blew up a fucking kid.
You did.
And I woke up to an exploding kid. I was like, oh, well, fuck.
Guess I gotta go repent.
The ancestor gods give a sign.
Yeah.
The
You
sign
have a-
says, screw kids.
You have a weird feeling. Like it's almost as if you're back in your home Karak, debating with other dwarves or telling a story, and you told a good point, like in an argument or a debate. You've told, and you, like, obviously when you were back at your home Karak, you would have turned around and maybe seen like the greybeards, just like silently, stoically, just nodding along slightly. You have a feeling like someone above you, important to your line, is kind of doing that.
Aye, so
A
he's not
silent nod.
completely worthless.
Yeah.
Not a complete what then?
I just look around and I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
Did
Just a massive spectral beard behind you, nodding.
By the ancestor god, something is not right down here.
So, it's an odd one because you have got a single digit there. So, I'll hold on to it for now. As you guys look, you don't see anything, but you can all see in the dark to a degree, and there is light coming from upstairs, so you're not in complete darkness. You're able to move forwards a bit and quietly shimmy along and look around. You still don't hear anyone, which is kind of eerie. And as you tiptoe and perhaps you come up to one of the doors and just give it a little, not enough to open it, but just to see, is it locked? Is it shut? It just gives. And as you kind of just, fuck it, push the door, you hear this of the hinge go, but nothing. You look inside and you can see what would amount at best to a slave's sleeping chamber. There's some dirty, soiled straw in one corner. Another corner looks like it's been used for a toiletry. There's a plate with, well, nothing on it. But again, it stinks in here, and you do look over into the toilet corner, and it's not old. You come exit it and shut the door, and that looked recently used, but where the fuck is everyone? And it's the same in the next room, and the next room. Only in the third room, a shiver goes down your spine as you open the door, and there are just chains with manacles hanging from the ceiling. Rusty
So we found the king
manacles. Rusty manacles. But as you look closer, that's not rust. Bits of skin still hang and rot on the sides. And again, you look down at the floor, and there is a puddle there that clearly has not dried up. You close the door. Again, a shiver goes down your spine as you do, and the next couple of rooms are very much twisted towards that mentality. The only way you can describe it is a sex torture room. These are not devices of pleasure and pain. These are just devices of pain to give sick pleasure.
It's a very roundabout way of saying.
Saying he's a sick fuck, and we need
Yeah.
to kill him.
So let's
I
go
thought that
with
was already established.
let's go with
Yeah,
Shield
I don't think
Hero.
I know that.
Let's go Shield Hero as they go into the cellars at that nobleman's estate, and there's chains hanging, and it's just room
Haven't.
after room of. If you've seen it, then. If you haven't, what's wrong with you? Begin watching anime.
I've
You
seen
fool.
it, but I've forgotten it.
I just know there's a hot raccoon girl in it, and
There
that's
is.
about.
What?
She reminds me of Howlo, and I'm just like, yeah.
X fucking cues me.
There's nothing wrong. Don't be jealous.
There's also a fish girl in it, if I recall
Oh
correctly.
dear.
Fish girl.
Oh dear.
Let's go. You mean
Yeah.
the it's a Jacobo girl, you mean?
I have no
Can
idea
we
what
not?
you just said.
Anyway.
Oh, Philo. Okay, yeah. the
Yeah,
bird
Philo
girl.
is basically a Jacobo from Final Fantasy.
So-
Anyway.
As you make your way through, again, it's just these cells that, whilst they're all empty now, clearly they weren't always empty. They've recently been vacated. Ragnar's perception is acute enough to be able to see that, yeah, this isn't. Damn you, Waldo. As you, was that Waldo who posted that one? I think it was.
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. As you make your way further along, Ragnar, this stands out to you again. Sorry. Yeah, it stands out to you. It looks like the stone's being disturbed over there. that doesn't look right. Like, the stone would not get worn in that part of the wall. Like, nowhere else it's... And again, only a dwarf or a skilled masoner, yeah, would notice. But dwarves spending most of their lives surrounded by stone and judging stone and looking at stone. You got an eye for this boy. Same as Blackhand. Yeah, there's clearly a hidden doorway over here. Why will you not show me colours? Oh, that's why.
There's Anarchy in the chat right now.
This is why we're not allowed to have nice things.
Indeed.
Send help.
Oh god.
Fucking hell.
Oh. I'd like to go over to the hidden door and open it.
Me
Look for
too.
raccoon girls.
Okay, so you can see that there this like the masonry should move around here. Can you give me? I don't think it's investigate. It's is it inquiry? What's the investigation skill on this one? I can't quite remember. No, it's
Search.
perception, isn't it? No,
There's
no, search.
perception, there's
No.
search.
Give me search, because you know what you're looking for. You can have
Can
a
we
plus
get
10.
bonus?
Yeah, you can get a plus 10. Well, hang on. Aurelia, you get a plus 10. The dwarves get a plus 20. Because
Is this
dwarf.
is this on top of my plus 20 from my spirits?
Yes, yeah.
Rolling.
If you have other bonuses from other roles or talents, that's got nothing to do with me. When I
Okay.
give you I give you a bonus, that's just a bonus that I'm adding on top. So you would have a plus 40.
Okay. I just wanted to double check because
Yeah.
sometimes you take away my ancestor spirits because I do bad things.
Yeah, no, that was the stoic nodding of, yeah, no, you can have this one. This one's going through. You did good this morning. More begging.
A kid blew up. I did good.
So as you kind of like, you're like, right, it's in this room. You spread out in this room.
Like the kid.
Little bit, yeah, little bit. Just you start looking around and you check the walls, and no, it's not there. One of you's looking on the ceiling. You know, you're pulling on light, wall lights, and you're kind of moving around as you all kind of finish clearing the walls. You're in a group again. You look back over to the masonry bit, and then you all seem to notice that there seem to be two stones in the floor that don't quite look right. And as you go over to them, you're like, huh. You step on one, and it goes down. Like, you can feel it fall and not click into place so much, but you feel something being pushed, depressed down. And then you step on the other one, and you hear this as the wall goes back and slides to the side. You three roll me initiative, please.
Oh dear.
All of us, or just the people?
No,
downstairs?
just the ones in the basement.
We split the party.
You did,
Do,
you did,
do.
and then you didn't tell anyone that you found a secret door and that you were going through the
A
secret door.
crit. And I have 39.
Oh my
I
god,
rolled
that
a
initiative
6 and I have 40
disparity.
more than you.
Oh dear lord.
This would be so funny if it wasn't so sad. No,
I
wait,
mean-
the other way around.
Hey, at least Blackhand isn't wearing heavy armor, okay?
Oh
Why
my
does it not
god.
put me on the
Ugh.
thing? I did click
you
my.
click?
I clicked my token
You are.
and rolled.
Blackhand's not on the thing.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
that can be another reason.
okay. Sorry.
So, as the
There we go. Fixed it.
door opens,
That's brilliant.
you are led in. You can now see a corridor that has a slight downward slant. You can place yourselves anywhere in the newly revealed area, but you automatically hear the sounds of squeak speech. That's my rendition of squeak speech.
Backup.
You rarely will shout.
Skaven!
Hey everyone! Get down here!
Oh joy! So everyone
are we
upstairs, roll initiative. Because
We're all.
There goes the elements of surprise.
Hey, at
Were we
least
all
I'm...
in this room, by the way? Just so
Yeah,
I'm over here.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
all put. So
Okay.
for the three of you who are in basement 2, you now can put yourselves on the new map. You can stay where you are, but yeah, you could all hear as soon as the door opened. There's just manic.
Where the door opened?
Yeah. I put
I'll be
myself
on the
front
way then,
because
with my
yeah,
arrow.
yeah. You're the one that can run away fastest, so like to get help.
I'm not staying here because I can run faster. I'm staying here because
Yeah.
this way I
So
can make sure I don't have to fight in melee.
Please don't shoot me in the back with a
Shoot him
blunderbuss.
in the back.
please.
Shoot him in the back.
It will wholly depend
Oh.
if you're in front or behind me.
Just lay the blunderbuss on his shoulder.
Okay, so if all you guys upstairs want to roll initiative as well,
Yes. I should
then
roll as well, shouldn't I?
essentially you have to run all the way to the basement.
I rolled a 1, I got better than Ragnar and Black Cat. Oh, this is mean.
So I'm going to be kind to Mario, and I'm going to have him act on Humperdinck's initiative. He's just going to drag him along. Fucking come along, boy!
The little shit still has my shield as well.
We are needed.
What did I roll better than Humperdinck?
So yeah, he's good. Cool. So now need to go to descending. Beautiful.
Alright.
So who do I need to worry about first? Okay, cool.
Bill.
So Aurelia, yes, you're up.
Yes. This is me. Did I see anyone? I don't see anyone.
Not where you are now. No.
Okay, and we did hear they were coming, right?
Well, you could hear squeak speech, very, very loud squeak speech. Does that mean that they're coming? Does that mean that they're fleeing? Does that mean that they're doing something? You have no idea. But it was clearly audible, which so far you haven't really... You've heard it in combat, don't get me wrong, but you haven't heard it so clearly. Like, they're not trying to hide.
Okay, I'm gonna half move here then.
They were just talking
Because-
amongst themselves.
then
Ragnar
they
comes down and screams like that video I posted.
I'm gonna half move
Skaven
here.
in here.
Do I
Sure.
see anything now?
So you're going to...
That's half move.
Oh,
I stepped forward.
You have half moved. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because my half move is 6.
Shh. Fucking show off.
Do I see anything?
Get good scrub.
Just because you have like 7, Eddie.
I-
I have 6 as well at the moment.
I am looking above me too in the ceiling in case there's.
So the ceiling's very low at this point. It's basically a corridor that's got a slight slant, a slight downward slope to it, that then leads to 3 steps, and then a little joining bit, 3 steps, and it looks like it's joining a staircase. But it's not like a big wide. The ceiling's quite low down in this area.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here. I can move one more square if I have to. If I'm here, am I seeing everything this way?
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna stay there with my arrow, my bow and arrow ready.
Sure. Okay.
This is so dumb, but I will do it.
So down here there are a couple of lanterns, but they have not been lit.
Like that.
Note that down, Carla, because you're gonna need it.
Get on my back. I will bring you down the stairs.
So Livia,
She will hear that they are needing help and drop the book and start running.
Don't drop the
What's
book.
there?
Store the book.
Yeah, take it with you. Sell it.
Well, it's a book that some pleb wrote about Warpstone.
Still, keep it.
Wasn't that the diary?
It's
No,
a
Carla
book,
had the
man.
diary.
Books are expensive in this world.
Yeah.
so I'd probably say it's like 36 for you to get down to basement level 2. So
Okay, I can run 15.
15 or 50?
15.
No, you must 15. Now I was thinking, hang on, he can't run 15. That's impossible. 15. Okay, so it's going to take you 3 turns, and then you'll basically be in where the others have entered.
Here or here?
There, on the combat map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3 turns if you can run 15, and you'll be
Okay.
on the combat map, and using up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stow the book then and start running.
Sure, yep, you can do that. I see no problems in doing that. We don't want that. We want.
And make a mental note that I might want to come back and look again. Just to see if there's anything interesting for me.
By all means, you can do that. Okay, so, Casper, you are also upstairs, I believe.
Yeah.
Is your run any higher?
My run's 18. I can get there in 2 turns.
Cool.
Okay. Can I, just before I leave, can I, as part of my run, can I kick the circle just to make sure it's broken before I leave? Unless it's like carved into the ground or something.
It's not carved. It does look like it's drawn on. And it is like a browny red. So it looks like it's been drawn on with blood. You could drop a glass container of water, like perhaps your blood wine.
I only have like 2 left, don't I?
Or you could break it another time. Like Livia said, it seems to be mundane. And with your magical knowledge, you've never seen a magical sigil like it.
What's going on?
Oh, I don't have the
now?
rat anymore. I can get rid of him.
Combat.
I also don't have that.
Wait,
Yeah,
Are we
no,
in
I'll
co-
just I'll
or-
forget about it. I'll run.
are we in combat? Why is there initiative?
Oh
You
yeah.
are in combat, but you're just
We opened up the
upstairs.
secret door. We heard Skitter speak, so Ragnar shouted Skaven. And now people are running to us
Oh, okay.
because we split the party.
Let me just hang on a moment. Let me just. Yeah, okay. So those ones. Okay. Him. Okay, this is the one that actually needs to do things. So, it's about this time. Yeah, it's about this time when you hear this abominable noise. It seems to be. You can't figure out how many people it is. You just can't. You don't know if it's a choir of people, if it's just one person augmenting their voice somehow, but there's just this. That echoes through the tunnel, up the staircase, and it would probably make it to the ground floor quite loudly, but like for you upstairs who haven't left, you hear it, but it's a lot quieter. You're like, what the fuck? But for you downstairs, actually in, well, no point hiding it now, in the sewers, yeah, that was extremely loud, and you can't figure out how many voices or what the fuck it was.
Nice.
And it is Humperdinck's turn. So Humperdinck is quite slow. It's definitely going to take him at least 3 turns, probably 4, to get onto the, along, of course, with Mario. Skaven's turns. Skaven's turn's done. Blackhand, you're up.
Let me just check my move. Can move 5 and 15. I run to here.
Why is my move staying 4 then?
Yeah, I run to there.
Sure. So I need to keep remembering to move the screens around. Not the screens, the Soon Raccoon, not me. Not me. What do you mean me? The Soon Raccoon. Yes, do your job. It needs to move the map around so people can see what's going on. Sure, so you run to there. A little bit more of the map is revealed. Ragnar, you're up.
I do also have movement 5, just my character sheet seems to be thinking I don't. So I'm going to run. How did you get in front of me when you have movement 5?
Did you put it on the? Did you not put it on the advances?
He ran.
Yeah. So it is in the advances. It's just weird. It's just being weird.
Okay.
I'm gonna run to
You know, if you click on your tokens and then hold them up and then right click, it measures it for you, like from where you were to. Sure, yeah, you can get to there. I don't. Yeah, you'd see a tiny bit more of the downstairs part, but it's just downstairs.
Yeah.
Carla, what's your movement?
My movement
At a run.
12.
It's going to take you 4 turns.
Also, for whatever reason, the initiative order is not quite in order.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay, you must have. Because it will be the new turn now.
Oh, yeah.
I think Cassina rolled her initiative late.
Ah, okay.
I might have. I was away, so
You were AFK when we rolled, so.
yeah. Sorry.
No worries. So on the if your run is 14, 12, then it's gonna take you. Yeah, I think it's gonna take you 4 turns, same as Humperdinck, to actually get onto the combat map. It's taking Livia 3 turns, Casper 2 turns. So, sorry, I went.
Myself a symbol, and after 4 turns, I would just place myself at the combat map.
Sure, that's fine.
I assume it's this one.
Yeah, the one all the way down at the bottom. Sorry, it is Aurelia's turn. I just accidentally clicked again. So, Aurelia, do you want to take your turn?
I will take my turn. I am going to again move. Oop. Then if I don't see anything, that's more like again. Turn slightly more. Do I see anything?
Aren't you meant to have? Do you only have a +1 to movement? Oh no, it should be. Yeah, I don't know. That's odd. Yeah, you might need to check your
Right.
encumbrance,
Well,
maybe.
check your
No,
encumbrance. If you're
Yeah, 'cause
over encumbered or do you have the armor, it does lower the score over there.
No, yeah, it's because it thinks I still have the chest, which I left in the cart, so...
So,
And because I put the long rifle in it.
you have moved forwards. So, you do reveal more of the map. Yeah, we'll be down to there.
Ooh. Still looking up too.
Come and face me. you
The ceiling
gods.
is actually at your head height. You know, if your character is 6'3", you have to crouch. If you're 6'2", your hair is brushing against the ceiling at this point.
I think I am. I'm not even 6 feet tall. I'm 5'10", I think.
There's a bit of room.
I'm 1 meter and 75.
There's a bit of room, but yeah, it's quite easy. You don't actually have to crane your head. You can just glance up whilst looking down, and you can see that there's no like hidden ambush points along the staircase going down.
Okay. It's my turn.
Okay. So Casper, you are now technically on the combat map. Is that right? So you can like place yourself. And then next turn you can actually join the group.
Ah. Does he have any movement left?
No.
Not for this first one, because I think I said it was like 34 or 36.
32.
32, and it's
Or
two
36,
18s.
sorry, yeah.
So yeah, I think Casper's dead on to come into the map.
Yeah. I'll be able to catch up on the next turn. Be right back.
Okay, so a lot of Skaven scissors are doing things. For a start, you can hear some squeaking. You hear a very loud squeak, but it seems to be more common, I guess. You actually hear, like, it's quite... If any of you have played Total War Warhammer 2, when Queek roars, you hear something like that, like a just echoing through. It's Humperdinck, so that's 2 turns for him. Then you hear what sounds like metal scraping on stone. And then it's Carla's turn.
And I'm not gonna move my token for now.
Yep.
I just ticked off the.
So 2 more for you. Black Hand, you're up.
Albie?
Yeah. I was alright. I sprint to there.
Maybe go slightly to one side so I can go side by side with you.
I mean, that's kinda hard when the stair is 3 tiles wide and here.
Oh, it looked 4 to me for some reason. Sorry.
No,
Parts
it's
of it are 4. Parts of it are 4 and parts of it are 3. Like, technically where you are now, Waldo, you could get 2 of you side by side.
Yeah.
But when you go on the down bits, yeah, it's 3. Is it 3? Yeah, it is 3. It's
I have a
big map.
good eye for those kind of things.
Okay, so from where you are, Black Hand, let me try and draw in your
I don't think I see anything
line
else.
of sight. Yep. You see nothing. Oh, I apologise. One moment. GM layer. You little squeakers. You failed your rolls. That's why everyone heard you squeak, you little bastards. There were 4 who let out squeaks. No, sorry, there was 3 squeaks are raw and metal. So the metal is this dude. But you can't see him at the moment, but that would bring him. Please don't show. Please don't show. Okay, it didn't show. And then that would also be him who should move up. Cool.
He's on it. 2 have just arrived in the initiative order.
Yeah, no, so you've heard them. They've made noise, they've broken concealment, so they will appear on the combat order. It's just a way of if they mess up their rolls, you guys will see them. So Ragnar,
Okay.
you're up.
Yep. I'm gonna catch up with the dwarf that's trying to outrun me somehow. They just shout, "Come at me, you skaven bastards!"
Aurelia. Hang on, have we gone round a turn? We have. No, we haven't. Yes, we have.
Yeah,
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Wow. Sorry, it's just the Dark Heresy ones were going so slowly, and I was trying to go quickly. This one's going really quickly, and I didn't really mean to.
I don't know. I think it's just that fantasy goes faster somehow.
Because we don't have to worry about really annoying weirdness sometimes.
True.
Yeah, that's all I do. I'm not gonna run. I need to, if I'm walking and they're running and I'm still, right next to them. Just
Okay.
move on the left. So
Livia, you are now on the combat map. I think you would have maybe 5 to move if you wanted to position yourself within 5 of the start. Because you would have a bit of change left over. I just can't quite work out how much.
I'd have 9.
Sure.
There.
There you go.
That's perfectly fine. I didn't actually expect you all to split the party, and I was like, I can't really be mean to the dwarves and the elf downstairs who now know that there's something going on. Okay.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure Ragnar and myself, we can hold our ground.
Also, Miss
Yeah.
Wars,
Black can too, so
by me get to the end, they will have cast up.
Blackhand might see some combat.
I do know that Ragnar and myself were both battle tested. I don't know much about Blackhand because Blackhand, I don't think he ever gets to fire.
Yeah, he relies on this shotgun way too much, and it's just like, well, there are people in front of you.
Hey man, you either
Why do
Why
you
do-
think I'm beelining it to the front? So I
Yeah.
can find it.
I still don't know how he managed to get in front of me when we have exactly the same movement. But
Positioning.
I guess.
you either start shooting through people or
yeah,
give up on that. Yeah, that's easy.
rats.
Sorry, I need to... Oh, god damn it. So, some of the rats were positioned on half squares. They fucking always end up getting positioned on half squares.
That's annoying.
Can he? Oh, he can't make it. The little squeaker, he can't make it. What would he do? What would he do? What would you do if you were a rat and had been seen? Oh, oh, oh.
I would tell
well-
them to fuck off.
So yeah, you guys just see this big old plague rat just look at you with like ooze dripping down its face, just like "Rah!" and it just scurries downstairs. You're like, what the fuck?
The fuck
problem.
are you?
I'm about to bitch slam this elf.
I think we found Marquis, boys. Time to torch them.
Hey, if you get bitten again, you have the illness again, so you can get healed again.
I don't think that's how it works.
It is.
It actually is.
It actually is.
Seriously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
Can I
You get
shoot my
cured
blunderbuss
of
on
both
lethally?
diseases, though it doesn't become a super disease. Hmm.
That's actually exactly how it works. It's like, huh, really? Because otherwise Carla's fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, she
so-
can still survive 30 days, and then the disease just goes away.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
I would have to weather like 3 sets of mutations.
Question:
Yeah.
Is a
Yes.
corpse of a rat also fine?
Technically, you could technically get the corpse, like take the head of the rat, scratch it across your skin until you bleed, and then yeah, you would technically have the plague again.
But
But
we
no,
don't know that in character.
exactly.
So
You have no idea.
So
Yeah,
the-
so
so here's the
we
thing.
can kill them.
So here's
So
the
we can
issue.
kill them without issue.
No, well, here's the thing. You have some idea because you know for a fact that you and Lady Elizabeth were both bitten by rats. You weren't attacked by anything else. Oh, actually, you were, but she wasn't. So it wouldn't be a jump of logic to be like, okay, I got sick from the rat because she got bit by a rat and came down with the same illness. So, and she got healed and you didn't. Would you, if you were dying, you probably would be like, do you know what, fuck it, just scratch me with the rat again. Scratch me, I'm gonna die anyway, fuck it.
I don't think I would.
It depends, a dying person will do a lot to live. You'd be surprised.
yeah.
You know, you got scratched, and you can even say she got hit down with the
I
sickness.
mean, or you could just ignore it and say,
If you're sick, I don't think what you're thinking. Well, clearly, what I need is more plague.
I mean, to be honest, it also doesn't make sense. You need to get the disease again to get the heal again.
But it's
It's
honestly-
how the spell is written, so
yeah.
I mean, I could still help you out. Because I could halve the amount of time
Blackhand.
you have to survive.
you could.
Yeah.
A rat comes round the corner, looks at you, slings his sling, and hits you in the right arm. Oh shit! I
But
made
the
it.
odds
I
of
made
that
it whisper.
spell work.
Don't I get an attack of opportunity?
What's the-
No, he hit you with
No,
a sling. It's a projectile.
Lord
You're hitting
stuff
the
at
arm.
you, eh?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
Can I dodge?
No, there's no dodging.
You
Not in
can
this.
dodge projectiles.
So
Yeah,
he
you
actually
can
got a
dodge
natural
it.
2 to hit you in the arm. I'll make the damage roll visible.
Damn, man, that's a nasty sling.
Isn't it just holy shit?
I'm gonna say this.
I'm wearing my leather jacket and my full mail armor. So that's a 4.
No, that's not bad at all, really. 4.
I mean, it is 1/4 of my health.
Maybe you shouldn't be in front.
I'm sorry, what? What happens?
I have 16 wounds. I've taken 4 damage.
As Skaven steps round a corner, sneers at Blackhand, whips his sling round without aiming. This is, no scope. Just whoosh, hits him in the arm, in a weak point of the armor. And Blackhand's like, what the fuck? Ow! Hey, you motherfucker!
It strikes that little bit in your elbow where if you hit it, like your whole arm twinges. It's
Right in the
like, oh,
funny bone.
fuck.
Yeah, and
Okay.
when the blow lands, you can just see. You can just hear the hit marker.
So I have that sound effect, so. think I do.
Fortunately, that has kicked off the rest of them. So, he gets 15.
I need to tick one off from my tracker.
This one also is going to move up from his lair. Oh, no, I can't click on him. Fuck it. I need to remember to do that afterwards. Like, move them and then move them up a layer so you can actually, click on them. Can you get to there? Oh, well, there we go. He can go to there. I'll move him back 1 square.
He moonwalked his way up there.
There we go.
Darla, can't hear already, damn it.
We need your healing.
We needed to get bit.
Well, that too.
Sorry, my browser died.
I still maintain
It's
that
okay.
it makes no goddamn sense whatsoever.
Yeah, but. Yeah.
Carla, your turn. So you're 1 turn away from being on the combat map.
Okay.
Blackhand, your turn.
Oh, 1 turn away, so I need to adjust so it says 1.
Boom kaboom, baby.
Yes,
Hey, you get to shoot your shotgun.
Unfortunately, the Skaven do not know you have a blunderbuss. Like, none of them said dwarf with a blunderbuss.
Dwarf with boom thing. Yes, yes.
I can't metagame as much as you guys can. So, well, no, that's definitely not a 4. So you just lower your
Excuse me. We said blunderbuss explodes on a what?
4.
4.
Oh, on a 4. Okay.
It's a
Is it
9.
Yeah,
I will
it's not for Waldo. That would be devastation. For
Hey. I mean,
well, for Mordecai, it would be
Thank you.
devastation.
to be fair, it'd be deserved as well. He did kill nearly 300 people.
He did, and children.
Children
So
are
Not just
Do I nick a 5th to that by chance?
let me. So I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them that get hit. So they each do an agility test.
That's not a good sign.
Ah. Motherfuckers.
So the one at the front. Oh, sorry, no. There's actually.
They don't get
Is-
to dodge, do they?
Yeah, it doesn't auto hit. It's they get an agility test to avoid the damage, like a flamethrower in Dark Heresy.
Okay.
So there's no hit roll, but they still have like a defense roll.
They still get the
It's a
agility roll.
defense roll, not a hit roll.
Wait, actually, stop. Wait. Doesn't blunderbuss technically count as a ranged weapon?
Yeah,
It is a
thought,
ranged weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
I mean-
think it's to balance
No,
it
no, no.
out
It's
you don't have
because
to do
it's because it's a flamethrower. Think of it as a
Oh,
flamethrower
okay.
from Dark Heresy. Only it
Okay.
moves in a straight line.
I see.
So those 4 would all get hit. The one at the front, like, just drops to the floor. Like, Blackhand, you thought you had him pinned, and when the smoke clears, he's looking up with you, just smiling. His chin is on the step. And the one at the back also just like dives out of the way.
I feel like I should have got one of his whiskers.
Nah,
And
he
scrabbles
rolled a
back.
5.
But the other 2, well, they take 13 damage minus their toughness, and they don't wear armor because these are clan rats. Well, these are clan rats. No armor on them. So yeah, let me just adjust. Why can't I click on you?
You on the wrong layer again?
Ah, yes I am. Yes I am. So that would be him, dead, and him, also dead. Like, you just see chunks come out of their torsos as the cone of shrapnel is just at its perfect spread. Just chunks of flesh and fur are thrown backwards. And they are quite dead. Ragnar. There is just this boom which echoes. Oh, doesn't it just echo in this stone corridor? And as your turn starts, the smoke has cleared enough for you to be able to see this Skaven with a wicked grin on his face, a dirty blade in one hand.
Blackhand, didn't anyone ever teach you not to fire that thing in closed conditions?
I've killed 2. That's more than you have killed already.
And I'm gonna sprint in charge at this guy that's just in front of Blackhand.
Sure.
Yeah, that is a 4.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're 1 square on him. That's fine.
Yeah, just trying to spin myself around, right? And I'm going to smack him. He looks like he's wearing, like, not
No
much.
armor. No armor. He has got a shield in his hand, like a... This is like a piece of wood. But
Also,
yeah, no
I
armor.
killed him in the 13.
So... What's the pluses for charging? It's plus 10,
Plus
isn't it?
10. And yeah, just plus 10. Because you don't get standard
Just
attack in
10.
this.
Yeah. Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked.
Okay, so the way that I described it, that his head is just on the step. Natural 1, he doesn't get a defense roll. You just bring your
Hammer.
Oh, you'll go with the hammer. Okay, so you just
Yeah.
Blackhand, you just get sprayed with gore as the top of this Skaven's head just explodes outwards and backwards a bit as the body just goes
I
limp.
feel like I should
Well-
have been able to see it coming. And dodge
Well, no,
out of the way.
like, because remember, mate, remember, this is 12 seconds. This is 12 seconds of adrenaline pumping, you know, you've literally just boom! Before the smoke's truly disappeared, Ragnar's jumped down and just smash. Because it's 12 seconds for everyone to have their turn. You only get a couple of seconds each. Don't get me wrong, you've just been sprayed with a bit of blood and brain juice. Can I have damage, please?
Oh, you want... Yeah.
I would like damage, just in case. But with an impact, yeah, 13, he's dead. If you want to know, that's not the magic number, but that number will kill them.
It's their magic number, quite literally.
Head just... My Skaven sisters, no.
You know, I think this is the curse of fantasy. Fantasy can kill them quickly.
I mean, these guys I'm giving defensive rolls to. I didn't give it to the other guys. It's just you're getting the perfect damage. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Your damage dice were quite bad on Tuesday. But Aurelia, you were up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna jinx myself, so I'm not gonna say anything. But I will say something to Blackhead. Oh, Blackhead! So you can kill something if you really try.
Who was the
And
one
then I'm
who
gonna
rescued Carl last time?
And then I'm gonna fire 3 arrows at the ratty light down there. So first one, second one, and the third one. Because why not?
Okay,
How are you
so
reloading
he does.
so fast?
I have
quick draw.
load and it's a half action,
yeah,
so
the
it's
reload.
free action.
Oh, yeah.
So there is a -20 for him because he does have a shield. I can add that on
cool.
afterwards.
Okay,
two-
I didn't know. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
2 hits.
that's fine. I can add it on now. Two of them hit. One of them hits the shield. So roll damage, please.
Yep.
Well, he's fucked. Like you got a 12. You know, that may be the magic number. Maybe it's not. But yeah, the other one, 11. Yeah, that finishes.
Turns out I hit all 3 arrows in the same spot on the shield. So the first one stopped, the other 2 went through. I'm gonna lower my ammo count. Okay, that's it.
Another ratty coon falls. Livia, you're up.
I'm going to run for 15.
Sure.
About there.
Casper, you're up.
Yeah. This is a staircase going down, right?
Yes.
There we go. So jumping down the staircase is not be a smart idea.
You'll hit your head on the ceiling because the ceiling's
Do it.
very close to that. Well, if you tried to cannonball down, you could do it, but if you jump like a normal person where you're going to get some lift up, you will just headbutt and then fall down. And
See, I've done that in real life and I know it hurts. I'm not going to do that. So instead, I'm just going to run into him.
sure.
Hello there.
Ratties. The ratties. So These are animals. I'm sorry. They are still animals, and there is not a pack master over here, so tries to run away. I mean, an animal and an explosion. You know, if you've seen dogs with fireworks, yeah, they're not going to hang about. They're off skis.
I have to give Casper cuddles with fireworks. I don't like fireworks.
Thank
For
you.
some reason, none of my dogs have ever given a shit about fireworks. They're just like, meh.
That's good.
I do like it.
Number
He's
of
just
pricks
watched
around here
all
that
of
like them
his.
all year long.
That's the one thing. Don't have that where I am. It's only a few people who think they can do it on their birthdays and fireworks, and that's about it. Oh, and New Year's. He's just watched all of his comrades die. He's off. I'm off.
Who? Humperdinck. It's
Yes.
his turn.
He's now
Humperdinck's
seen.
just like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Who
Someone
is?
shot a cannon down there. I'm out.
Are you sure it's Humperdinck's turn? Fair enough.
Not anymore, it isn't.
Oh, there he is.
So I need to do a. Is this? Yeah, make it hidden. But now make it hidden. Oh, this might not work, but we'll give it a go. No, I'm going to call that a success. So they should stop. Humperdinck is. I think he's got one more turn, him and Mario. I think he has.
So
Oh
we
yeah,
should
well, that's
arrive on
what
the
you've
same
done so
turn
far.
as I, right?
Sorry?
So Humperdinck
that's
and
what
I
you've
should
done.
arrive.
No, sorry. Jazina, please, first.
So Humperdinck and I arrive essentially on the same turn.
Yes, what was your turn? Do you arrive this turn, or do you arrive next turn? Are you
This
on
is
one?
turn 3,
Yeah.
and it would take you 4
Okay.
to get here.
Yes, so he's got one more.
So yeah,
dead.
so me and Humperdinck will arrive essentially the same time.
Next turn.
Still alive, and... Okay.
Those next two are dead. That's some good shooting there, Blackhand.
Yeah,
I thought 2 of them. Oh no, it's because I was like, I
Thing
thought 2 of
is,
them made the save, and then I forgot
they
the
just
radio.
does to reload, so
I didn't hear a longbow get fired. All I heard was a cannon.
Carla, you're down to one turn.
Yep.
Black Hand, you're up.
I 18 meters, damn it.
Just reload.
Yeah. Can you half move, half reload?
Pretty sure you can.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
think you can
only a
spread
half
your
action,
reload
so you can
over.
spend.
Yeah, and there are weapons that have a reload of like full action and half action.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll just spend a.
We doing Albie?
Reload.
Okay. Ragnar, you're up.
Do I see the rats trying to run away?
Yes. Yeah, they are revealed to you.
Okay. How far away is he? Ah, he's just out. He's just out of my charging range. So I'm just gonna run up
Sure.
to him, and as I sprint up to them, just go like, "You don't get away from me that easy, rat scum."
Sure. He does not look impressed. He does not look impressed. Aurelia, you're up.
Just to confirm, Ragnar is not in combat with the rat,
No.
right?
But
No,
the rat
I'm not.
has ran, and he does have a shield.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, it's still in close range. I don't think I'm going to shoot at this rat. I'm just going to fire 3 arrows at this one.
Sure.
So, he ran too, you said?
Yes, both the rats ran,
Oh.
and the Skaven has a shield.
Fuck it. Even if it's a minus 40, I'm going to fire it. Minus 40. Minus 40. Minus 40. Bloop. Okay, I missed one. Bloop.
You hit him in the head. I mean,
Bloop.
He
can
dead.
he survive that? Let me think.
16 damage.
7.
Super people.
Well. Another rat
It is
falls.
16 damage, so.
Another rat falls. Yeah, but you get to take. I get to take his toughness bonus off of each of them, which does make a difference. But no,
Sure.
it was still over.
It's just that he 13 and 12 killed him, so.
Yes.
I'm
now
gonna
have
run to move in
39
behind him.
kills.
Sure.
5.
See, the thing is, if you hadn't have killed him, he probably would have still ran at this point and taken an attack of opportunity, because that's their mindset at the moment. No, for these guys, at least, at the very least.
Fear, run.
Rascal fear, run! Casper, are you back?
Yes.
By any chance did we hear any human?
You have no idea if the noise that you heard before, that squealing screech, was human, beast, or demon. But you've heard squeak speech.
You know, I like how Ragnar ran towards the rat, said, "You can't escape me." The rat drops dead.
I told you.
So Ragnar, you can do an attack of opportunity, because it's... Hang on, let me just double check. Although combat has not been commenced, he is in your attack of opportunity range. So yeah,
Yeah, it's just a single attack, isn't it?
yeah, and you can't aim, and it uses up your reaction. I think it does in Dark Heresy. I'll have to double check.
I'll let it. You've got a lot of soak. I'll be fine. Any negative modifiers because he is running?
No, because he's where he is. He's not running. I mean, I know he ran last turn.
Oh, so he's just moving away. He's
No,
not
so he
necessarily running.
he ran last turn, but when you're in melee range, you get a +20 when someone runs. So you ran up to him, you're in range, you've got a weapon in your hand, and he's running. You know, try and punch someone when you're both running.
Yeah,
You know, if you're
so it
up,
just kind of evens out to nothing. That's fine.
no, I'll give you the +20, but there is a -10 because they're small, they're puny,
Okay.
which I always forget for those poor little buggers.
They hit its left arm.
It can't
I mean-
it can't dodge. It's a rat.
Oh, it's not
Basically,
going to
you
end.
need the
Things are
highest-
not going to end well for it.
12
Jesus
impact.
Christ.
Do these things because I. What happened to that character sheet?
What does impact do?
Roll twice for damage, pick highest.
Same as tearing on
Yeah.
on Dark Heresy.
So you do 12 damage in this case.
Yeah.
My character sheets went
Tearing
wonky,
is rough.
and I don't like it. They're not
Sometimes
scrolling.
that happens. You have to close them and reopen them.
Yeah, I've done that. It's still
What
staying
kind of
wonky.
bug is that?
You may need to restart Roll20 then.
Never. Okay, I got it working again. For some reason I had to change the size of it. Who knows? So their health is the same. Oh, no, it's the same. So yeah, you spot it. You spotted it. So it would be back here. Just splatted on the floor. So that's him dead. Hang on, why didn't you remove? Oh. What to fucking click on? You've moved. I think you're dead.
I like to think that I just brought it straight down and caught it on that shoulder as it was trying to run away.
Okay. Cool. Humperdinck has arrived, I believe. Him and oh God, don't do that. Please don't do. Just give me those two. I don't want the map. Scroll. Ah, oh, we have arrived. Oh, right. Hang on. Stay there, Mario. Let me lean on you. Oh, my girth is slowing me down.
I feel like you should roll a strength roll.
Nah,
Oh my god, you come down here with a sniper rifle?
he's just clinging onto his pike, just like, yes, my lord. You're so heavy.
Why does Mario perpetually sound like he can't take a dump?
Because that's how Mario sounds at the moment. He's in the joys of youth when your voice is cracking and breaking and not quite set. Don't worry. At
I
one
remember
point,
he got an advance last session because he didn't shit himself.
Yeah, he got
True.
+1 to his
True.
willpower.
I
So,
assume I now arrive, right?
no, he also got
Yeah.
50 XP. He also got 50
Oh, cool.
XP.
True.
So if he survives this round, he gets another 50. Carla is on the map.
every round he survives.
Kind of.
Do you think we're breaking the Geneva Convention with what?
No, Dark Ages.
No.
It's fine.
There
Dark
Chimney,
Heresy did though.
Look up
You
chimney
don't need the
sweeps.
convention for rats.
I thought you meant for Mario.
Oh.
Black Hand, you're up. Oliver Twist tells me that you're treating Mario quite well.
I was about to say.
Oliver!
Then again, we did make him a child soldier.
Not like you're like forcing him to eat gruel and kicking him and beating him and sexually abusing
Yeah,
him.
we're doing better than Victorian times. It's
You
fine.
are you have kind of sexually.
I'm sorry.
Provoked
Sorry,
him a
right.
bit.
What?
You took him to a brothel where there were loads of women just like, ooh.
Yeah, we didn't do that. They did that.
Yeah, we didn't do nothing.
Hey, at least
I
the priest
see.
left him alone.
He also didn't object.
Of course he wouldn't. Would you object if a group of guys was like, come with us to the brothel? It's like, huh?
You're using the wrong arguments there, Albany.
No. I say we to the others also didn't object. So we're guilty by association.
I literally wasn't there, so
No, I don't think you were. I can't
Anyway,
remember.
that was one
No,
of the
that was a
sessions I-
drinking. No, that was a drinking contest. That was a drinking contest in the brothel.
Yeah, the ringing contest. You
Yeah,
were,
Yeah, I was only there for the second part of that because that was split over 2 sessions.
Oh yeah, good point. So yes, Black Hand, you're up.
I guess my blunderbuss is fully reloaded now. Next turn.
Yes, perfect time to shoot your friends in the back. Sorry. Is it 2 full turns for you to reload?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So Ragnar, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move around the corner. 'Cause
Is that as far as you want to move, or do you want to move your full movement?
I want to move my full movement, but I can't see anything. Thank you. There you go.
Okay. So let me just show off some more of the map.
There's a lot of the map that's empty black space, and this worries me.
At the end, it goes off onto a corner. You hear from behind there, but you still can't figure out if it's 1 voice, 3 voices, 6 voices, a choir. It echoes, reverberates, and sends shivers down your spine. Unfortunately, you also have bad news. Bad news bears, Ragnar. Things are about to be bad for you. So,
Bad news bears. Are you serious?
oh, hang on, don't whisper. This must all be legit. So, we do that. He gets a +20.
Oh no.
He gets a -20 for your shield. You don't have a shield today.
No, I do not, because I've given it to the one.
No.
No, this is not going to end
He
well.
gets-
Am
he
I
gets
getting
a-
shot by a warplock Jezile?
He gets a +20.
Suck it!
He uses a fortune point to re-roll.
Oh!
Fuck.
Boy.
Fuck. That's not good.
He is now revealed.
Ah, you bastard!
That prick.
Oh, does he? Is he in? He's not in charging range. How far away is he? That's gonna take 2 turns of running to get to him. That's not good.
I mean, don't worry, he probably can't reload that fast.
Yeah.
Did you
It
run
takes
to get there?
No.
Oh.
Did you?
I can't
I ran-
help. I can't help
I
you
did
here.
run to get there.
You,
But no. Yeah.
even if there
No,
was a run, it would still have hit with a 20
I'm not.
with a 19.
I'm not complaining. I didn't bring up any complaints about the fact that I got hit. Okay.
Check your character sheet. Once the damage dice is rolled, will be.
No, because I
Check-
moved
check-
10 and my
check
run
your-
is 15.
Check your character
So,
sheet.
Yeah,
I
no, I just
won't-
did
I
2
won't-
half moves.
I won't take back the damage once it's rolled.
What am I checking on my character sheet? Because I'm fine with taking this hit. Don't worry. Like, I did a stupid thing. Oh, that's not good.
So, armor penetration. It has armor piercing rather. So -1
Yeah.
armor.
Oh, that's fine.
Does any damage go through?
No.
Oh, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. I have 8 on the left leg. It goes down to 7 because AP. But 7 versus 7 equals
Okay.
0. Just like, you dented me, you
One
bastard.
off. One off.
You know what
so
happens if you take
fucking
any
lucky.
damage from this?
No,
I'm
the,
fully aware what would happen.
no dwarf spawn.
Mutations. Good.
Like
Yes.
1 more damage and you would have taken 1 damage.
And then you would have rolled toughness. And once failing, 1d1000. Aurelia, you're up.
I'm gonna run my elven ass all the way down here, just as far as I can go without being on top of Livia. 17. Boop. That's all I can do.
Hey. That's me, not Livia.
I'm not an elf. Turns round. Livia, you're up.
I'm gonna run down as well.
Sure. And then we have Casper.
Oh, sorry. Who is this?
Casper.
Sorry. I saw the long blonde hair. I was like, this is probably a woman.
And then he turns around.
I'm sorry. It's a joke. I apologize in advance. I'll be right back.
There you go. I run this way.
I mean, he managed to pass for a fucking mutant at the black market.
To be fair, I wrapped head to toe in head wrappings when I was there. So
As you pass me, I just shout, "That one there's mine."
nope.
Fuck you.
You can try.
I
gonna
know,
catch
you're
up?
gonna get there first.
I know.
I want to rip him apart, limb from limb.
Well, then you better invest in that Slayer leap.
Slayer Leap is not a thing in this, sadly.
It can be if you want it to be.
I'm very
Don't let
certain
it be
the
insane.
Slayer out group had
How tall is this tunnel, by the way?
So when you're on the staircase, it's 6'2",
No,
6'3". Once you're out of it opens up. It opens up
Okay.
quite a bit. You're not quite sure because you're not at an angle. Actually, you might be at an angle. I will double check with you in just 1 second. I just need to check something because something seems fishy about these character sheets, or at least something about it. Weapons of War, Skaven, 72. It can't be. That can't be right. That actually can't be right.
Probably is.
Oh, no. I know what it is. Okay. I'll give Casper this. The Skaven's reloaded.
Okay.
Uh,
That was much faster than I anticipated. That is fine.
Yes, it's to me as well. Fortunately, I had it on a half, so I was like, no, that can't be right. But no, it's a full.
I was gonna say, most, if you have all the stuff, rifles are 2 down to 1, so
he is
makes
he is a
sense.
Skaven engineer, so he gets I think there's 2. There's a human skill, and then I think the Skaven engineers also get to remove another half.
Yeah, so it makes sense, because normal rifles are 2 that you can get down to 1 full,
I'm
so...
just gonna be running.
Okay. Blackhand, you are up.
well, time to catch up. I ran to there.
I think some of the humans need to go into Runebearer to get the movement increase. Never mind.
No, they just become more vampires. It's fine.
True, we could just
Yeah.
do that.
not
So,
do that.
Ragnar, you are up. I'm quite saddened because I have a feeling that the way this is going to end is with a very slow and painful death for one of our player characters. It's going to be so sad.
I mean, that's already happened to one of them. So.
Yeah, true. Ragnar.
Ragnar.
I'm gonna sprint at this motherfucker. You dented my armor!
Go.
Okay,
Go, Speed Racer,
so
go!
you get to there.
That was a good move.
Held,
Whoa, what?
You get to there. Held action.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no! Shit! I moved the map. Oh no! Don't move the map. Fucking wrong layer.
I was gonna say, the map didn't move for me, so...
No, I managed to
think
get it
you
back in place.
fixed it. Yeah.
You're gonna hate me for this.
I'm fully
You're-
aware,
you're gonna-
something's gonna
You're gonna
be
hate
there,
me for this, but
Ragnar's pissed.
this is the penultimate. This is Nuln's last real big battle. Held
Oh, I
action.
see 2 things. Oh no.
Oh my god.
You know,
And so
I-
Ragnar dies.
It's a
Wow.
threesome. Actually, it's not a threesome. It's a foursome, Ragnar. Look at that.
This is
You are the meat
Isn't
to the
it
sandwich.
good?
so romantic.
We do
I
have
did
that
see this coming,
helmet.
but you know.
Oh no, I like as a player I saw it coming, but the moment that guy shot me and it hit me, Ragnar would be pissed. Ragnar's just gonna go for it.
Oh no. That's a completely understandable. Ain't it?
Oh,
Dear. There's 2 warp lunges at us? Oh no, that's from earlier. Never mind.
We can
Ignore me.
rebuild them.
punch, dagger, hand weapon, hand weapon.
So one of them
Wow, you
hits.
suck.
Do I? Do I get a reaction?
Yes, you do, because you ran up to here, so your turn refreshed. So you can try and parry.
I'm going to. I'm not going to try. I'm going to. Parry. Parry this, you fucking casual.
Fair enough.
Holy crap!
As you charge in, these Skaven just descend upon you. You quickly see it coming and just pull back a little as this Skaven's blade comes in. You smash it out of the way with your halberd, digging the haft into the ground and pushing yourself out of the way of the other 2 attacks.
Oh.
Aurelia, you're up.
I muted myself. Sorry. I'm going to half move over to yeah. Actually, if I'm here, can I still see everything if I look over there?
Yes.
And I'm
you
gonna move
can't-
here
you-
because it's closer.
You can't see this rat because he's on the line with you, but you would be able to see
Oh, no,
these
no.
2.
Yeah, but my thing is that I'm actually not going to fire at those, even though I really want to help Ragnar. I don't know if I should fire with a -40 with the potential of hitting him because I have pen 2. So I'm gonna fire the Jezzael one.
Sure, you
So-
wouldn't get a negative for shooting through combat because that's just not in the game. If they were right
I
next
do
to
get a-
the fight,
I do get a -20 because he is over 30, I believe. Let me check.
Oh.
If I had my, elven bow, this would still be in range, good range, but it's not. It's a 35. So, longbow
sadly
-20.
he doesn't have a Skaven to help him with a shield. I wish
I'm
he
going
did.
to use I'm using a fortune point. My last one. Actually, not using the fortune point. I'm using the
Lucky Charm.
lucky charm. Yeah.
Ragnar,
because
do you
I
have a Lucky
actually-
Charm?
Does the lucky charm? Can I still use the lucky charm if someone hits me to ignore the hit if
No.
I used?
No, it's
Then
a
I'm gonna-
it's a one use, either a complete
Oh,
negation
yeah.
of damage or a re-roll of your dice.
Then it's fortune, not the lucky charm. So, and fuck my damage dice.
So you strike him in the right arm.
Oh, boy.
He is a Skaven from Skria. He does have armor. You do negate his armor. Fortunately, he
Yeah,
does have
I
some
do.
toughness, so his toughness does save him there. He is alive. He's alive.
I mean, it's 6 damage. It's the second time in 3 shots that I fired that I dealt 6 damage. So it's a 2 on the D10.
Happy
Like-
days. Happy days. Livia, you're up.
I'm going to run past Aurelia and down here. And that's it.
Sure. Casper?
Alright, so can I run through this? Any
No.
chance?
No. You can't run through combat even if it's one of your companions. You can try and jump over it. There's nothing in the rules that say you can't leap over combat.
Yeah.
You know, attacks of opportunity, I'd give it to them if they had spears. They've got hand weapons, so they wouldn't be able to. Yeah, leaping, like acrobatics, could be used. I would probably allow you to do a push attack, which is from Dark Heresy. So if you do a charged attack into an opponent and you do damage, the damage is reduced by half, I think, but the rest of the damage is put into meters pushed away. I think that's the rule for it. So you could like push one of the Skaven out of the way and then try and come round. Or you could just join the fight.
Could do that.
Shit, those Skaven should have got... No. The next round they get bonuses for ganging up. Good. Yes.
The next round there are going to be fewer of them.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're the ones that roll. Literally couldn't be. Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I can't charge any of them right now, can I?
You need 4 meters for a charge.
I'd let you charge to do the one at the top. If you wanted to charge into him and try and push him out of the way, I'd allow it. If you just want to charge him and fight him, I'd allow it. You could also charge the one at the bottom because you're, charging and stabbing him.
I have.
Or you could technically split your attacks between the two. That's something else you could do.
How badly do we need to kill this sniper?
I'm currently stuck in combat right in front of it, so I'd rather get out of combat first. If that's okay.
Can I use my leap to get over Ragnar? Because it's like what? I can go 4 meters and then I can use my leap.
I can tank a hit.
Yeah, you'd be able to do that.
Right, so I want to try that.
You're just gonna run up Ragnar's back and leap over him.
Pretty much. Alright, so I need to roll a strength test for the leap. Okay, so I leap from there. So I run to here, then leap to here, and then as a free action, I no longer pass as human.
Oh.
So now I'm frightening.
Sorry, what the fuck did you just do?
Yep.
Fuck. Does that not mean I need to do a roll?
I mean, you
think
can't see
you're
my
out.
fangs or my claws because you're facing my back.
I guess. That's fair.
Okay. Interesting move. Okay. So he needs to do a willpower test in order to have his action. Interesting. He's oh dear. I already used up his fate point, didn't
What's
I?
the relationship between vampires and Skaven?
Vampires and Skaven? Love-hate. Vampires give to Skaven quite a lot of warpstone for them to bring them slaves and test subjects, but then the vampires are betrayed to Skaven, and Skaven are betrayed to vampires, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's an understanding
So
of
pretty
mutual
much like
betrayal.
any other race.
Well, no, so I would say out of all the races in the old world, I reckon that vampires and Skaven probably have the best relationship, which it says a lot, I mean, they have shit relationships anyway, but they're probably on the best, friendliest trading terms for warpstone, because very few other races would trade in warpstone.
Yeah.
Willpower! No!
And Sylvania has a lot of the shit.
Fuck.
Fuck.
There you
Yes,
go.
yes. Musk of shit.
Yeah, sorry.
nuts.
Sorry, this you got out after very few of the races.
Trade with them.
Yeah, trade with Skaven. For warpstone, because the vampires are the only ones who really utilise it. And Sylvain has a lot after the meteor crash. So he can still take half actions though, can't he? Or can he take no actions? I'm trying to quickly remember.
The way frightening works, I think he's actually stunned, basically.
I think he gets half actions, but I'm not sure.
It's something in the GM section. Give me a second.
It should be under fear and fear and frightening.
You cause fear as detailed, chapter 9.
I wish they'd just use numbers, not fucking.
A frightened character cannot move, fight, dodge, or take any other action that round. On the following round, they may make another fear test.
Oh, okay, so it's a fear test on technically on their round.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't. This fear test is for the round that's coming up.
Yeah.
So would this? Run away!
I mean, there's
Feels he must
at
sleep.
least there's a splattered rat here, Carla.
It's running. There aren't actually any pack masters down here. So he can't do anything. Waddles. Come on, waddle. Come on, Mario. Come on, boy. Keep up. The Skaven Sis's turn. Okay. So they each get a +20 for their attacks because they are ganging up. Eshin.
I'm sorry, Waldo, but
So
you don't want to get warp shot.
I mean, I've been warp shot once. He rolled a 2, so it was fine.
I mean, he has to reload for at least one turn, so
He already has reloaded.
Yeah.
yeah, he reloaded on a full
did?
full
Yeah.
full action reload.
Yeah.
so there's
I had
still
other
need
stuff.
to attack him. So
I had other stuff that he was going to do. He was going to do some cool Skaven-y shit. And now he can't do anything. So, fuck you, Casper. Fuck you in the ass. Meh. It's alright. I have other plans. So,
So, time for me to tank some damage.
you need
know,
to
we're
parry
gonna fight.
one at the very least.
I can't parry because I parried on my turn. Because that was when they did their half action.
oh, that is indeed true.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Good point. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Okay, so,
You
the
don't-
punch dagger,
oh,
5. The hand
Does
weapon,
nothing.
11.
Where did the hand weapon hit?
In the right arm.
Right arm. So I do take some damage. I take 3. Eh.
Toughness test. Plus,
Bugger.
Oh yeah, they're poison.
plus 20.
Plus 20.
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
it's plus 20.
Bugger.
Could be worse. It could be minus.
Yeah.
Something
Hey!
stings from that bite, from that blade that doesn't feel right, but you don't take any extra pain or anything. It would have actually been quite bad.
The fuck's on that thing, you rat bastard?
None of them are Graysayers, they can't talk to you.
Oh, actually, technically, sorry, Casper. Technically, I should have stopped you where you were, so you would be. No, you jumped through the air. So after your jump, as soon as you landed, a held action would have taken place. So you land,
Okay.
you transform, held action. You can now move up. So he actually gets 2 attacks. Token layer.
Sneak, sneak,
Oh,
yes,
boy.
yes.
The idea was they were there to protect the Skaven.
The warp block bastard.
Yeah. So he does a charged attack with his punch dagger. He gets a +10.
Coming at an angle he can't see. I can't see. Or he can't see me.
I could cast really mean AoE spells right now.
You
But no.
could.
I believe you
Fuck,
get a
running.
parry.
no, if I
Yeah,
was
I
my,
can fire dodge, I believe.
if I was still a fire mage, this fight would have been so easy for me to handle.
Alright, I'm a parry with my quarterstaff.
With or without those, the dwarf.
Oh damn! Never mind,
Nice.
I actually got hit.
So he gets to do. Oh, for fuck's sake! Never mind. Moving on.
Yep, no damage.
Oh, actually, good point. It's his turn again, so he gets to attack you again. After stabbing
sweet.
you and seeing that nothing happened, he's like, "Rah!" And he gets a +10 to his attack. Hits you again. You can't parry, so he.
Yeah, no
Useless.
damage.
Like the thing is, for you, I know I can't hurt you. I just want to give you insanity. How are you doing, Carla?
Doing? I mean, I'm still dying of the Nurglus rot, but like, other than that, nah, it's groovy. I'm making
know.
my way down there. You know,
Making my way downtown.
it's gonna take me a while.
Ragnar, you're up. Sorry, Blackhand, you're up.
Let me just measure it out.
So, you can click on your token and just right click, and it will do
while you're holding down.
So, it will like measure you out.
Yeah, like that. And then everyone else sees a lovely little animation when you finish moving.
Yeah, you walk over there. So, was that a full run?
Yeah.
Righto. So, Ragnar.
Yep.
You're up. Luckily, you don't take any negatives
Sorry
to
to
ganging
ask
up.
again, but I can't seem to get it to work. What do we need to do exactly to get them?
Right click. Right click on your token. No, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on your token to pick it up.
Left click on your token to pick it up, and then right click
Good
whilst
night.
holding down left, and you'll leave a trail every time you click right. I think I said that right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pick up as normal, hold picking up, right click, and then every time you want to leave a different spot, like when you measure normally, you right click again. There you go.
It's really, really handy. I do
Yeah.
like that. So,
You can run as far as I can.
I can run 15
Yeah.
meters.
Wow.
Got move 5.
he got the upgrades from Dwarven classes.
The Rune Bearer.
Pretty much got all the speed I can get.
Yeah.
Have you got multiple attacks, Ragnar?
Oh, I do.
You can divide them between multiple opponents if you want.
That's what I was kind of thinking of doing. When I look at them, do they look like they're just wearing robes, or do they look like they're
They
wearing
look
armor?
like they've got leather bindings on. I can give you that
Okay.
much. Like they've got like your typical ninja kind of look with leather.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to spin my weapon around to not use the hammerhead for a bit. And I'm going to swing at the one that hit me with, or tried to hit me with the punch dagger for one attack, and then the one that actually hit me with the hand weapon. I don't know which one was which, with the
Sure.
second attack.
Righto.
So
So that is 2 standard attacks then, please.
So first attack on punch dagger. Hits. And then second attack on fuck him. Fuck him royally, and that's the one that actually hit me.
Okay, so the one that actually hit you, please literally drop your hammer.
I clicked the wrong one to attack. It's the same thing anyway. There's my hammer. Oh yeah.
Not that it matters for this case, but does your slow affect your second swing?
No, it only affects their parry,
Oh,
if I remember rightly.
I do not
So they
know.
get
That's fine.
plus 10 to something. Because it's the opposite of fast, basically.
Gotcha.
Wherever that is.
I think that works on dodge as well.
Enemies
Yeah, I
gain a
think it
10 bonus to
does.
trying to parry or dodge a slow up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means the bottom one would
He
have been
does dodge.
53.
Okay.
Sorry,
I-
man.
No,
Sadness.
that's fine. I didn't realise you hadn't added the 10. It's all
To be
fine.
fair, I will tell you now, he would have still been alive. After quickly doing the maths. The 13 wouldn't have killed him.
Yeah.
But as we come on to Aurelia's go, I'm afraid the camera will have to start zooming out. But just before the sounds of combat continuing, there is a booming scream from in the darkness down the corridor. And you
They
see
have
the
a cave
Skaven,
troll.
and you see the Skaven's ears turn to where the sound comes from.
I mean, I'd be down to fight a rat ogre.
And that's the
Swear
end
to
of our episode, I'm afraid.
And I need to kill a red ogre. Grab its
We
head.
still need to kill that damn ogre.
Find a certain hobbit and, give him the head.
We will see. We will see if you're prepared for next week's episode. But that will be next week. So I certainly hope you've enjoyed this combat. It's been a little bit weird. I didn't expect it to go the way it's gone. But it's okay, because I've got my players into a false sense of security. And that's always good. So please join me again next time to see my dastardly plans come into fruition. And yes, they are dastardly. They are evil. And you're going to be like, motherfucker, what? So yes. Hopefully you will join us next week. So take care, everyone. And as always, bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.